Hello everyone. Today's topic is really considered to be an exam oriented topic because a few questions are asked on this topic. We know that there are many groups of poets in English literature, and one of them that is very famous, and we all know that group is the Lake Poets. For the information, there are some other names to this group. For example, Lake Poet Schools, Bards of the Lake, or the Lake Schools. Means these three types of names are used for one term or one school, that is Lake Poets. So we have a short note that is being seen on the screen, and it was taken in 2009 when I was doing my MA English. Means before 10 years this note was written. And short information and the important information related to our topic can be seen in this note. So I am going to read and I am going to explain. Lake Poets. This term was first coined by Francis Jeffrey in the Edinburgh Review, October 1807. See that. This type of question may be asked in the exam. Who coined this term, Lake Poets? Who coined this term, Lake Poets? And that time we should know that it was coined by, or this term was coined by Francis Jeffrey. Again, another question will be asked on this topic, and that question will be like this: in which review this term was first used by Francis Jeffrey? And the answer will be Edinburgh Review. Another question will be asked on this on this topic. When did Edinburgh Review come to the publication? When did Edinburgh Review come to the publication? Or what was the date of its publication? That time October 1807 or 1807, it should be known by us. So this term was first coined by Francis Jeffrey in the Edinburgh Review. Edinburgh Review was published in October 1807 to describe E.S.T. Coleridge, Robert Southey, and William Wordsworth, who lived in the close association for a while in the Lake District, South Cumbria, in northwest England. Okay, through these lines, we have come to know that this term is associated or relates with three names, and these three important figures in the English literature are S.T. Coleridge, Robert Southey, and William Wordsworth. Why they are called as a lake poet? Because they used to live in close association for some days or for some years in the Lake District, and that Lake District is situated in the South Cumbria in northwest England. Okay, means again there are many types of questions. Related to this topic. In the exam, such a question may be asked that tell the names of lake poets or choose the correct name of lake poets. That time William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge, and Robert Southey, these three names should be kept in our mind. Okay, another question may be asked like this: where was the Lake District situated? Where was the Lake District situated? That time answer will be like this: South Cumbria. Okay, South Cumbria in northwest England. Next line: it was the common social literary points of view shared by them that brought them under the title. And the title is Lake Poets, because they used to share social and literary points of view, and that points of views were common. Therefore, they were taken under a title Lake Poets, though it was only Wordsworth who was profoundly identified with the locality. Means there is a fact is that only Wordsworth was profoundly identified with the locality. Means the remaining two poets, that is S.T. Coleridge and Robert Southey, they were not identified with the locality. Means one of them, that is William Wordsworth, was really, or in fact, he was associated or profoundly identified with the locality. Means locality knows him, William Wordsworth, and the remaining two poets were not identified or were not known by the locality in the South Cumbria. Okay, means lake poets are S.T. Coleridge, Robert Southey, and William Wordsworth. Adding a little bit more information to this topic, or to this lake poets, or to this group of lake poets, I want to say that the three main figures of what has become known as the Lake School were William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and Robert Southey. We know that these three figures of three persons were popularly known in that locality, but they were associated with the several other poets and writers. Means along with them there were some other famous or other writers also. For example, they were Dorothy Wordsworth, Charles Lamb, Mary Lamb, Charles Lloyd, Hartley Coleridge, John Wilson, and Thomas De Quincey. These were some of the names, and these names were related, or these names were associated with the lake poets. But profoundly, three figures or three names are known to all. Okay, this was all about lake poets. In this way, I have tried to collect, or I have tried to gather some important facts about this topic. This topic is very, very important as far as the exam is concerned, or this topic is exam oriented topic. And in the days to come, I am going to upload such a types of videos related to the English literature, and all the topics will be exam oriented. I hope that you might have liked this video. If you like this video, please share with your friends. Thanks for watching.